In the short term, yes, we have to wait out to see what is going to happen. We're all looking forward to the meeting. But from what we see, these export controls are not going to go anytime soon. They're here to stay. And this is not across just this is not just for rare earths. This is across all critical minerals. Because critical minerals are not just enablers of modern technology anymore. They're strategic tools, they're strategic leverage now. And these are tools for negotiation for any geopolitical turmoil. And for the long term, for the medium term, long term, yes, the best way to de risk yourself from such a situation is to either build your own supply chain, build your own ecosystem. But or if that is not possible, then diversify your sources as much as possible. The problem is now that the entire world is structurally dependent on China. And if China decides to stop material from coming out and they get to decide who gets what, then I mean everyone is basically just waiting for China to decide how their armies are going to work or how their technology development is going to work. Everyone's everyone's future growth is controlled from this one geopolitically concentrated supply chain. So and this is not the first time this has happened. This just for rare earths, for an example, this happened back in 2010. There was a there was a there was a tension between China and Japan that happened, and China decided to stop exporting rare earths. In fact, even when they did start resuming their production, what happened is that they oversupplied the market so much that no other producer outside of China was able to break into the market because the market was so oversupplied, demand was not as strong as supply was, prices crashed. And any producer outside of China would need a certain threshold to break even into the market. And because China was producing at a very low cost and at very low prices, everyone just depended on China and just got their material from China. But this is not about just getting cheap material anymore. If you want a secure supply chain, if you want to make sure that these export controls do not affect you, diversify your sources as much as possible. Make sure, but also focus on building your own upstream, midstream, and downstream capacity.